Hello everyone. In this video I will talk about dying of thirst again. I check this now and then to see if there is any improvement. Let's get started. And here we have our data. It looks like it has gotten a little bit worse in 3.24.1, but not by much. Last time I tested dying of thirst when you are running in heavy armor was in 3.17.2 and you died in 94 minutes. You get an extra boost to your hunger and thirst meter if you are freshly spawned or after death. This is the case in all my tests. You die of thirst much faster if you do something, for example running. My character was standing still. Of course, Star Citizen is an alpha, nothing is set in stone. There will be a lot of changes in the many years to come, but dying of thirst and 3 hours and hunger in 5 is just silly. A human can survive 3 days without water and 30 to 60 days without food. Chris never talked about dying of thirst in 215 minutes, but you need to eat occasionally. Yes, this is old, but people based the decision to support Star Citizen and buy ships on what Chris said. Dying of thirst in 3 hours is not a lightweight way to make things you can do have a bit more meaning. This is a death sentence. I will show you now 2 clips where Chris was talking about hunger and thirst, and he never said it will be a death sentence.
But I was kind of thinking it was sort of a lightweight way to make all these things make a little bit of sense. So, in terms of relevance to the gameplay. So, like you probably need to sleep occasionally or else you're going to get tired and, after too long you may, not be able to function as well. Or, occasionally you'll need to eat or, if you don't take a shower, perhaps some NPCs won't want to talk to you because you smell. I mean, I'm not saying we go to the level of like full life simulation, but it would be fun to have some kind of really lightweight sense that some of these things that you can do for these sort of decorative immersive have some meaning. I mean, if you wanted to go all the way, you could make food just be another resource you have to manage, right? So if you don't eat every now and then, your vision gets dizzy. I'm not sure if we're going to go that far, but we're kind of thinking of some lightweight ways to make it sort of fun and make things you can do on the planet have a bit more meaning, or things you can visit have a bit more meaning.
We're also not in 3.3, but we're going to be expanding the player status system. We already have the stamina that happens and you need oxygen, but we're not going to go full core like survival or hard sim, but you are going to occasionally need to drink some liquids or eat some food.
Or breathe.
Or breathe, and it's really just resource management, not any different than you would have resource management for your ship that needs fuel and power and stuff like that.
A lightweight way, this would make total sense. Give us some buffs for a few minutes when we are eating or drinking. But Chris never talked about that hunger and thirst would be a death sentence in a few hours. In 90 minutes when you are running. Come on, Chris, this is not what you told us. Chris might say if you would have realistic hunger and thirst timers, it would be pointless. Exactly, why even have it then? What does it add to the game except being a nuisance? Why not give some light buffs instead for a few minutes when eating or drinking, like for example Valheim? We cannot even drink or eat with a helmet on. Have fun when you are in a small fighter without interior. NASA figured this out 60 years ago. We also have a lot of ships with sinks, with multiple sinks, with a bar, and you still die of thirst in those ships. 890 has a swimming pool with fresh water, you still die of thirst. And for those who are saying, I would never drink from a swimming pool, believe me, if you would die of thirst, you would do this. Also, remember, we will get personal hygiene. I shower at least once a day in real life. If our characters would have to shower once every 24 hours in Star Citizen, it would be pointless, so CRG will crank it up like they did with Hunger and Thirst. My guess is your character will have to shower every 1 to 2 hours and maybe even has to poop like every 30 minutes. CRG cannot create fun and engaging gameplay, so let's add harsh, hunger, thirst and shower meters into the game to give the impression of there's something to do, something to take care of. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, 9%. I'm almost dead. I guess next box will kill me. Yeah, you can kill players by throwing boxes at them. Yay! How are you gonna protect your ship and your cargo? I'm dead. Yeah, you can kill players by running your ATLS over them. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.